We're not rapping this week. I'm just gonna let you guys get in on this. Welcome y'all slowly. Alex, what up?
What up, Big Al? Yo, I'm telling you, this beat is fire, son. This has got to be our intro music from now on.
Right.
Like, this gives me big. She only want me for my pimp juice.
For your pimp juice. Don't fucking tell me that. Don't ever work hard.
You, I know you Paul Wallen shit.
I'm talking to you, piece of shit. I work hard every day.
Who are you talking to?
I'm just shouting it out there, certain people who say that the boy doesn't work hard. This is the result of working hard. Y'all need to chill out. I'm coming for you.
Yo, I'm just saying.
I'm coming for everybody you didn't believe in. The boy.
Yo, we got one of the top podcasts in the motherfucking city. They think you ain't working, nigga. Yo, check the credentials.
Well.
Check the credentials, nigga.
Just saying.
Yo.
Sometimes you do things for people and they tend to forget, and then they get all, hoity-toity on you, and then when you try to remind them, they come out their neck with weird responses, and you're just like, wow, that's not how someone should act if they are, the homie. It's just weird.
Yo, I mean, they own. What up, Uncle Jude? What up, Darth? What's poppin'?
What's poppin', people?
Yo, y'all think? Let us know in the comments. Should this be the intro?
I don't know. It could be.
Oh shit, Big Al. What up, Jess? What up, Hans? What's poppin'?
Oh, what's going on, Jess? What's going on, Hans?
Yo. So what it do, homie? What's poppin'? How was your week, though?
Week was good. Week was normal. It was chill.
What the fuck is normal, homie?
It was quiet. Lots of work.
Shit, my motherfucking bad. Episode 62. Team No Motherfucking Sleep. Chopvision. Your boy Joey Chop. The nigga Skinny. Yeah, we in this bitch. It's Sunday night. Wake the fuck up, motherfuckers. It's time to party. Let's go.
See, that's the energy you're going to get from him. You're going to get this low, very low energy. It's Sunday. Your boy could use a nap always. So you're going to get...
Oh, your boy could use... This nigga here. I need a nap, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, definitely need a nap. I could always use a nap. You need naps. Ain't nothing wrong with needing a nap. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't need a nap. I'm just saying I need naps, bro. There's that, but
team no sleep.
I cannot burn on camera, so I save that for after I am done. And this would be time for you to have no sleep. It is a time to do so because you're young, right? You're young-ish. You're young-ish.
I'm young adjacent.
You're young-ish. Unless you're 60. You're still young until you're 60. That's what I consider.
Yo, my dad told me when I was young, he's like, you're going to know sleep when you're dead. And I took that shit and ran with it, bro.
Yeah.
Chopvision Podcast, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. In case y'all didn't know, down the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, that'll be floating throughout. Because that's on Chops' bandwidth. That ain't happening on mine. So my shit don't get choppy. It's great. It's fantastic. If you see him in and out, it's because he has that shit scrolling. And that shit takes up a hella bandwidth. A lot. Enough of it, actually. So,
I'm going to leave it on there for a minute. Just pay attention.
No, we let it roll. Let the people know, especially for everyone on Twitch and whatever. We have a Discord. You can join our Discord. Discords are hard to manage. So if you just want to, I don't know. If everybody has a way of just wanting to be in a group something and wanting to communicate that's not on technology shit, we can send each other letters. Whatever you want to do.
Yo, send a carrier pigeon. I don't give a fuck.
Carrier pigeons are dope. A raven. Sending a raven would be sick too. Yeah,
flipping pigeons in this bitch.
Exactly. You're great. Weekend was cool. Had a wedding yesterday.
Right, the wedding. So did he sit in your seat? Did he try wearing your coat, bro?
No, because
for those of you who don't know, we are talking about Julien the Creep.
Yes.
You paid attention to last week's episode?
To continue from last week, yeah, I mean he was more or less well as cowards do, show up late and stuff. You know,
Bitch
like
nigga.
doesn't even make it to the ceremony. Probably wasn't even invited to the ceremony. I don't know. Showed up, rolled with his parents. Wasn't anything to make fun of, but I was just like, like when you already know a person is not on your like level or not even level, but they're not messing. They're not within your range because
Level's right, bro. Fuck it. Call
it's
it what it
like
is.
here I'm at a
Level.
table with people who are dressed into the nines, showing up good, whatever. You showed up in like a dress shirt, the jeans I pretty much saw you in last week, and Van shoes. We know that you're not on the same level, regardless of like you're just not there, and that's that. So it wasn't anything,
Ta-da.
it wasn't anything like anything awkward or nothing. We saw each
What up,
other like
Sergio?
it was like the what up you give to the dude that you don't fuck with, but you know what I mean? Like you're just trying to be amicable for people.
Nigga, you know me?
I know you.
Do
So
you
you
think
don't
I
say what
dap
up.
up,
You don't say
dap
what
up
dap up
motherfuckers I
people.
don't fuck
Yeah,
with?
exactly. You don't. I understand, but it's not like
Yo,
it's just like a friendly, friendly handshakes and shit or whatever
yo,
that is.
Akil,
Hmm.
DJ sent you a thing. Did you read that?
No, I did not. I don't have. Let me check that, but I probably didn't. My apologies, Lee J. I don't be getting messages. Where'd you send that? When'd you send that? Oh, okay. Motherfucker sent that Thursday. You gotta hit me with more reminders, bro.
Thursday?
You would have sent me
Thursday?
that Thursday. Shit. This track is
Yep.
dope. Man. Okay, all right. I am going to beat this immediately after the show when I get to do what Joey's doing. So if I have to do that outside, Sergio, you know what I'm talking about. Because they got kids and don't want to be burning out of place. And yeah, whatever. You do that.
Fuck
Fog up
them.
your camera. See how your camera work good after.
Fuck them.
Oh, man, this damn thing wants surging out. It's not working.
Nah,
So yeah,
I let
Lee
the
J, go
camera
check
hit
this
it. Rip
out.
off
Thank
that
you.
camera. Get it.
Yeah,
I got high definition, bro. I get the camera high. I got high definition.
that was some ignorant shit. The wedding was cool. I thought it was going to be in Rigo. It was actually at Bresner. The Bresner, like it was like it was what's it called? Sugar Shack, but it doesn't look like a Sugar Shack, and it was like deep, deep. Well, Lake Couteau is already like field, right? Not many people are out in Lake Couteau because it hasn't been discovered yet, so it's still dope. But not like how it's kind of like what it was. It's
What
what
kind of nigga likes fields, bro?
no, but it's what Vaudreuil used to be when it was cool and it wasn't like the new West Side.
Bojoy's never been cool. Stop your
No,
lies, bro.
okay, you know what I'm saying. Well, like when those places were first discovered by the migrators that wanted to go that way, and it was like, oh, this is dope because there's not many streetlights. I don't know what's with these people not wanting streetlights. It's crazy. It's like, does it save you that much off taxes to just not have streetlights upon your street and you guys just drive around in the darkness? Because I'm gonna get to that. But so yeah, it was at a Sugar Shack out there in Lake Couteau. It was nice. Venue was
No,
nice.
they want no street lights out there, dog, so they can put up burning crosses. You can see them from miles away.
Most likely, because I will explain the way we got there via the highway. So I had to pick up some people on the way there.
Is it
Stopped off.
via or via?
I said via just because of rhyming, but it is via. So
Well, I
I had
didn't
to.
know, bro. I thought maybe I was being ignorant and
No,
shit.
it's
That's
like
you got
tomato,
to educate
tomato.
me.
It's like based on the situation, how you say it. It's like if you're rhyming, whatever. So I had to stop off at Saint Lazare, and I thought it was in the direction of Rigo. We ended up being in Lake Couteau. So I was like, picked up my friends, drove to Lake Couteau, took the 40, went to the 20. Very, very seamless. It's almost like it's on your way to the Shat. No, not the Shat. Sorry. On your way to the Saint. Shout to the Saint. If you
Oh
know, you know.
shit!
Right.
Yo,
That's
shout
where
out
you're
to the
going.
Saint, bro.
Except for
In
not quite
Valleyfield.
right, but like so you're headed that way, but then you get off at exit 20, 20, 20, and
I
not
think so.
that, and then you're in Lake Couteau, and then yeah, you do the thing there. So it's
Oh,
super nice.
Lakuto. I know what you're talking about, bro. I used to like ride motorcycles out there and shit.
Exactly, exactly. That's because it's undiscovered to me, and I will. It's not undiscovered, but I will.
It's not bastardized.
There you go. It hasn't been completely bastardized, and it doesn't look like Vaudreuil yet. You know how
Right.
Vaudreuil looked like 10 years ago,
I
20
would say,
years ago.
yeah, like 10 years ago, Vaudreuil wasn't what it is now.
Thank you. And now there's be like wild traffic to get off at the fucking to go to Walmart in Vaudreuil, and it's terrible. People are like move to Vaudreuil, and I'm like absolutely not. Right. So wedding's cool, very nice. All you could drink, but like it wasn't all okay. Here's how shouts to the bride and groom because they know people of our group like to drink and or party, so they just got right to it. They weren't trying to with the bullshit. They weren't like with the cocktail. Well, they were with the cocktails. They're like, hey, yeah, let's have cocktails. But like cocktails was like 2 hours. Cocktails was sick. It was like quick. Wedding ceremony. They did their own vows, everything. 3:30. That shit probably started like 4. By like 4:45, they're married. They're good to go. Whatever. They're like, okay, guys, get to the cocktail before you go inside. So like, the cocktails is literally like outside the spot, and then you go
did
inside.
they fuck off and take pictures?
No, because they did all that shit before, so they were amongst.
Yo, shouts out to that bride and groom. Y'all are some real ones.
Before. They did all that before
so they
could just hang with us. So they've been hanging with us from the
Shout
cocktail.
out to Mr. and Mrs. Bout that.
Right. They were about that. And it wasn't like it was cocktails like, little drinks, little, punch and shit. It was like, okay, cider and Heineken. Off rip.
No, is it like a bunch of niggas at this wedding, bro?
No, there wasn't a bunch of niggas at this wedding. It was homie, I think is German. Yeah, Glazer's German.
Okay, well there you go.
German Irish, right? German.
You sure you weren't drinking shots of vodka and Jameson with that kind of fucking mix, bro?
Didn't have no shots of no vodka because I was Desi. But let me tell you,
suck with it.
No, it was cool, especially if you're gonna be out that far. You want to be the Desi because it was far. It was fields. So fieldy to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, nighttime, this shit gonna look super crazy. Who the hell is calling me private number right now? Okay, what? Hold on, man. Hold on, if you hello.
Please pause while Akil takes his phone call in the middle of the podcast. You believe this? This ignorant nigga gonna take.
CL, say what up to the people. You're on Chopvision right now.
Oh yeah, what up, Chopvision? How y'all doing?
What's popping?
What's popping? CL is Chops to say what's up, but you probably can't hear him too well because you're not on the earphones. But we need to get you on the show. What do you got going on right now? Real quick, tell people what you got going. What's popping with you?
Just had like the best show ever, y'all. I had some Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal rappers. I had Shells from Montreal and Sleeping Giants from Montreal. Me and BK.
Shouts to BK. Shouts to Shells
from Toronto.
Happy belated birthday, Shells. So on.
Respect. Rec Tracks and Parlay from Ottawa, and the show went crazy. And we even had a special guest at the end of the show, unexpected, that I didn't even expect. Show went super well.
Nice.
And also, if anybody's interested, some homies I know are putting together this thing called Rap Karaoke Thursday, October 13th at Turbo House.
Okay.
So you can sign up at eventdepot514@gmail.com if you're interested in doing the song. It's $10 cover for everyone.
Sick. Okay.
Say that shit again. Say that shit again.
Your time, my time.
Say that shit again.
Say that shit again.
Say that shit again. Just remind people one more time.
Thursday, October 13th, Turbo House, 7 p.m., $10, rap karaoke. Sign up in advance with what song you want to do at eventdepot514@gmail.com.
Beautiful. That's
eventdepot514.com.
Eventdepot514.com. CL, I will call you back once we're done this show. We need to get you on the show. Happy belated birthday to yourself, even though it's early in September. And yeah,
shout out to the September homie for the birthday.
Shout out to Joey Chops and Skin Deep.
Shout out to Joey Chops and Skin Deep. Shout out to another September homie. And yeah, we will be checking with you soon. Very, very soon, man.
All right, my guys. Peace.
Hold it down. Peace. Yep. So
that just happened.
Yeah. People call me during shows. That happens.
Speaking of that, I spoke to the homie CY this weekend because I seen him. He popped by the spot.
Oh, nice.
And he's got a show coming up in October.
Okay.
And I want to try and have him on the show in like the next couple of weeks before that pops off.
Okay.
Like he's down. Like I spoke to him and like we're cool. So I was gonna hit him up and with the 1-2. But yeah, it's gonna be a big one, bro.
I'm down. That's cool.
It's gonna be cool.
So back to this wedding. Wedding went well. It was chill. It was shouts to DJ Shane. Shane is a frequent West Island wedding DJ, so much to the point where he's done my group of friends, he's done at least 5 for the last like 6 weddings we've had. So we're familiar. He knows the same people, so on and so forth.
He's like the jeweler when it comes to weddings, bro. Like he's done mad weddings of people that you know.
Right. So yeah, right. Exactly. They probably know each other, to be honest. So what goes down is that My boy and myself challenge my boy Challenger myself are like the only brothers there, but like not
Yo,
intentionally.
why is it every time you take a deep breath and go to tell a story, it's you and Challenger, bro?
Because it's always me and Challenger,
Yo,
bro.
can I come out and hang out with you niggas, bro? It sounds like we were getting into some shit.
You might,
Yo,
you might,
Skinny, Chops, and Challenger, bro. It sounds like we can get into some shit.
we could with you. It'd be a different kind. It's just funny. We just we don't we don't look for trouble. It doesn't even find us. It's just necessarily like I don't know. I see the dance floor and I tell Matthew early, I'm almost like we're gonna have to tear up this dance floor just because if we're obliged to. He's like, oh yeah, for sure. I'm almost like I don't want to. I just
Pulling up the
now, but like because as a
say
again
it.
modest homie as a dancer and particularly if you're an okay dancer amongst people who don't necessarily dance that much, um you tend to get requested and or almost expected to do the wild shit, but like every wedding, which is cool because mine shit's next, so I'm making them dance, and that's the minstrel show we're about to see. I'm making them motherfuckers dance. Yeah, I know it
Yo,
sounds weird, but when you think
I
about it
better
from
get
my
it
perspective,
wedding, dog.
I mean you're gonna have to be, yes, for sure.
Right. Because if not, then I'm gonna show up in like Uggs and fucking
No, no,
basketball
no, no,
shorts
no,
and a
no, no,
beater,
no, no.
bro.
Don't worry about it. You're coming. Stop it. Don't even
I'm
put it
gonna
like
look like shit. What was Damon Wayans or no Marlon Wayans from Don't Be a Menace, bro? I'm showing up like that.
Jesus.
Do we have a problem?
Problem. No, with the rocket shit. Yeah.
Bunny slippers, bro. Like, what up?
For
You gonna let a
sure.
nigga in, bro?
So they do this team. They're like, okay, here's the shit because they did this so well. And they're like, all right, we're gonna do a hot potato after dinner or something. Like a hot potato. Everybody grab the salt and pepper shaker and then pass them shits around. There's 6 people per table. So you gotta but like for whatever reason, because people are just rebellious, two of the niggas at our table, one of the couples, there's three couples each table, one of the couples at our table just they opted out. They were either getting in the bathroom or getting drinks or whatever. So like,
They
yeah. Also, true
approach
open bar
got
because
the fuck out of the way.
it wasn't like an open bar where like shit shut down while people were dancing and doing speeches and then it popped back up. Like it was you get inside and you sit at your table and that bar is just like open, go get that shit.
That's what's up.
Big old sign that says drinks are on us. So don't even think about just go. Fine. So we're up.
Yo, when you're getting married, do you think about that? Like, are you and wifey like, yo, like, are we really gonna do open bar for these motherfuckers? Like,
It's a given. We are doing it. I don't even want to think about that price. I'm just like, you niggas better pay D. Like, don't don't roll it here with those $75. I'll bust your ass. Because
shit, I'm gonna hit you with some food stamps. But yo, I got you next week though, homie.
I'll literally cut people off. If I get the vibe that you're cheaping me out, I'll go to the bartender and be like, only serve this person 5 drinks. And if they show up again, just take a long, long time. Take a long time. I'll give her a list and pictures of people to serve promptly and quickly. I'll be like, listen, these are the rich people. Make
Yo,
sure they get
I think wifey will slap you in the back of the head on your wedding day for that.
She won't.
How you gonna be out here making us look like bow?
Nah, man. I'll literally be like,
catching a clap, bro.
I'll be like, I'll literally go to every bartender there. I'll be like, listen, this one works for this person, so just take care of them. Those are good friends. They most likely took care of us. If they take care of us, I'll take care of you. That person, they ain't shit. Don't give them nothing. Give them the most watered down drinks.
I'm showing up my own 40 ounce, bro.
You could do. I did. How do you know that it's already going to be you not getting the good shit? Don't worry about that.
Because I'm already showing up in bunny slippers, nigga.
Don't worry about that. You'll be all right. It's a bum ass. Like, don't worry. I already know about these. And they'll be like, you or your table's by the bathroom. Stay over there. You're not even near the bar. Get out over there. If you're in the Netherlands, like if you're
I either want to be by where the food comes out or by the bathroom, because those are the best conversation spots.
If you're by the back kitchen, you're just over there. You're in the corner. Nobody cares.
Yeah, being by the kitchen, I ain't gotta fuck with you. I fuck with the people that are coming out, and they got me.
You think they got you.
Again, every wedding I've ever been to, bro. Every wedding I've ever been to, I always sit right by the food come out. And I'm cracking jokes with these people going through, bro. 1, 2, 1, 2. Next, you know, we're the homies, bro.
Don't worry, man. You see, that could work for you. But I mean, if they get debriefed before, it'd be like, listen, this one's gonna be making a lot of jokes. Don't save them extra shit. Don't know, man. Don't this one. Nope.
Yo, hit this.
I'm gonna have an
Good,
iPad
right?
with pictures and ID and indexes. So they do this hot potato game. You'd be like,
I'm
this
picturing that. You got Jarvis running around.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Chops has had too many Hennessy's.
No.
Put his
They'll
ass
have
out.
stats on you. Be like, how many? They'll punch you in. Be like, what's your name? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, done.
Y'all want drinking stats from a wedding, bro? That shit better happen now. That's what's up.
Throw
And
your
there's
shit
hot
up on the
potato.
screen at the end of the night. Be like, all right.
I'm trying to
drinking
catch
stats.
MVP.
All
Yo!
right. Oh, you're like, yes, I got the most drinks. What do you win? You're paying for the bar. And then immediately all the lights shut off and then everybody disappears. So you can't even argue that. You're just like, what? What happened?
See, what happened was that nigga Earl told me it was okay, man. Who's Earl? He was sitting at table
You don't
two.
know Earl. There's table two's already gone. You just see somebody like cleaning up
the chair's spinning.
Chair's spinning and Earl's gone. So yeah, we're doing this hot potato shit and it's salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper. So like whatever. Challenger and I, we're at the same table naturally. We go salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper. Bye. He gets pepper, I get salt. And we're like, God damn it. Like, I get so mad because I was like, this is going to be some bullshit. This is going to be some stupid. It's going to be some bullshit. So I'm like, all right, fine. He's like, good. That was a practice round. I'm like, sick. He's like, so do it again. All right. So we keep going. I was like, yo, hold that. I'm giving it to everybody. I'm trying not to hold this salt and pepper, blah, 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 blah. Do it again. Bang. We win again. I was like, man, shit. They're like, if you got the salt, come up to the dance floor. I was like, man. So mad people who got salt from each and every different table. Again, we're the two only brothers there. So I get salt, this dude gets pepper. And I'm just like, what kind of shit is this? If you're on Team Salt, go to Team Salt and line up. And then you're gonna be on Team Pepper. If everyone on Team Pepper,
why are they segregating people by black and white? Let's start. Can we get down to the depth of that?
Shut up. Don't do that. Leave that alone. No, we will not get to that. We're just understanding why they're gonna put people up against each other like that. I don't understand it. They always do it every wedding, and it's very, very, very ridiculous. So they put us, of course, Team Salt, Team Pepper, we're against each other. And then they do the full dance off, the full dance off, which is Team Salt versus Team Pepper. Naturally, not everybody's doing the best. So what goes on is that they just like, you pick a team captain. Who do they pick team captains?
Naturally. You ain't got to say who. We know who they pick as team captain. Nigga 1 and nigga 2, bro.
Exactly. So then they go with the obvious, like, let's just put them up against each other.
Of course.
Which is ridiculous because it's like, why? Why do we need to do this each time? Every time. It's just after a certain time, it's just a little minstrelly.
It seems fixed. You're like
a little fixed.
Like, how are they rigging this? Like, how is this?
How are we not on the same team?
How many running mans do I have to do against this dude? It's the same thing,
right? So it's just the
wedding planner's told. So
wedding planners,
this guy, the picture of this guy, and the picture of this guy. No matter what, we need to get them to against each other in the dance battle.
And it's some bullshit too because it's like they don't even give you songs that help you. They give you the wild song where it's like
it's not unusual to be loved.
No,
like, what the fuck?
The David Guetta feel so close to you right now and all that. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, yes, I can move, but like,
very good question.
First of all, Team Salt, Team Pepper,
Salt and Pepper, or Team Salt and Pepper.
No, Team Salt and Team. No, not Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper, like the condiments, man. Like the condiments. So it's not necessarily fair to do these things, especially. I mean, obviously, if you pick different captains, I would have gone with picking different captains. I would have been like, hey, pick the guy who looks like he can't dance, and then go up against a girl on Team Pepper. So then it's like an actual challenge. It's not just like two niggas dancing.
It's all part of the show.
What?
Killed it.
I mean,
you gave the people exactly what they wanted,
which is bullshit. I mean, it works, but
when they were picking the captains, obviously it was the teams picking the captains, right?
Yes.
And all the teams were like him.
100%.
Like him.
100%.
Call him right there, bro. Like
100%. And there's more. It's just like, why not just?
No, they're like, no, we want to win. We're picking. We got one, and you got one. Playing a game of 1-on-1, bro. You taking the 7-foot fucking African or the 5'4" fucking French guy from Longueuil?
The 5'4" French guy.
I'm taking fucking.
He might have some magic
from fucking Africa, bro, all day long.
He might have some magic in him. I'm just saying. The shack food is what you're gonna get. That's like your regular meal. But what if you want something, to like?
That's my guaranteed dub.
Hmm. Is it a guaranteed dub? I could have felt like not showing up. I felt like not showing up. I was like, you know what? Let me dance.
You
Dad.
may have felt some type of way, but did you show up?
I showed up. I just felt like dancing.
Fuck your
Dad.
feelings, bro. It didn't matter. You may have called it in at 60%. Let's be honest. You didn't give him 100% of the show.
I couldn't give him 100%. I was tired.
Right? Like you didn't
I
give
was
him 100%.
Tired. There was no prep.
65% at best, bro.
There was no prep. I was like, I hadn't even burned at this point. So
right?
like it was early. Like,
and on your worst, like, fuck, like I don't want to do this. At that point, you still did better than the rest of them.
I legit was just like not upset, but I was just like, God damn it, like this shit again. To the point where it's like when the groom, the bride's father, who's like not little Irish dude, but like Irish dude that like, oh, you're Irish. It's not like them niggas that'll be like, I'm Irish, and you're like, okay. Like 3 years, come on, super separated. Like, your man's is, you still have the accent, and you've been here for a minute. He's Irish,
right? Yeah,
right. That
He's
Irish,
a Mick for sure. I hear
right?
You.
Like the OG type person. I was like, man, you came out here, you had kids, and you didn't assimilate. I fuck with you. Okay, cool.
Like, yo, you work at the docks, right? Right? Like you work at the docks.
You work at the docks. 100%. He might have. Yeah, he's just like comes up to me.
Yo, and that's no disrespect to the docks.
No disrespect.
Let's understand that. I've told anybody. I remember real quick backstory. I remember telling this kid, his dad worked at the docks, right? And he's like, I don't know. Like, my dad wants to get me into the docks, but like, I'm not sure. And I literally took this kid by the back of the neck, but like a puppy. And I was like, hey, don't you be fucking stupid. If your pops can get you in on the fucking docks, dude, you take that fucking job.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't you be a fucking idiot, dude. I'm like, you do that shit.
Definitely.
Like straight the fuck up. Like not having any of that. Now the kid been working at the docks for years, bro. Making a bag, bro. Making all kinds of bread.
Yeah.
And every once in a while he'll hit me up and he'd be like, yo, like, I'm glad you fucking said that. I'm like, right? Like that's one of those situations. If you can get into the docks, like that's a good ass job.
Yeah, if you can get in, you're good because they kind of take care of you.
I don't know anybody that looks like us that worked under the docks, but
that comes with it, I guess. A lot of those things come with it. I had
family that worked there and shit like that, right? But yeah,
it wasn't like yeah, that shit kind of happens. So yeah, naturally I won for Team Salt. Why did I win? Because Glazer, the homie, is a very like he was in punk bands and stuff. Like this is from like that side of my crew where they were like very like,
Is this the groom?
Yeah, this is the groom. Very, but like now,
Were the bride and groom also part of the team?
Bride and groom were judging, and it was almost like you were amongst dancing for the king and queen. It was sick. It was like not necessarily, but like they were standing there judging, witnessing like the shit going down. It was like a
dance. No, I almost said it.
No, not like that, but like it was
dance, monkeys dance.
It was to make her damn, that was nuts. It was just to make them happy and shit. They had all their friends dance first, and naturally they knew that no one was up to par. And especially,
do people still do that fucking whole like flash mob thing at weddings?
No, I think
like they dance for.
I think they cut that out. I don't know. They used to, but I don't.
I remember that was a thing for a little while.
Ellen or one of them people made that a thing, flash mobs, and then it quickly died out because people realized the preparation is nuts. No one's trying to.
You ever seen one of those in real life?
It's fucking crazy. I've seen it in real life, but it's super nuts.
Dude, I remember being downtown. I forget where the fuck I was, but I was someplace. Like I'm blazing, walking along, like just being downtown, and then all of a sudden, just music, and people just started dancing. I was just like wondering, what the fuck? And then people are dancing around you, like the fuck is going? Nope. And like now you're trying to get to the end, but it's a maze of people doing like twirls around you and shit. You're like, I can't get out of here. I'm stuck in fucking weirdo hell. It's not okay.
Not the best.
Yeah, man. I may have knocked somebody the fuck down to get out, but I'm allegedly.
So And then the night comes again. We're in the field, so there's fireworks in the field because fireworks. And
I
I'm
don't like
like,
the way you keep saying that, man. Niggas in the field. I don't
it's
like
fieldy.
that.
It was very just like open. No, not fielding like the sticks, but like fielding like just open air. Like not very
Is
much
that a
going on.
country?
Yeah, country dirt road shit. How white folks like it. Just like out there. I mean, they like it because
Number three.
they're far away. So far
Number
away that
three.
yeah, yeah. As I'm leaving, and we're leaving, and I'm almost like, buddy, you're gonna have to direct me because I don't know. He's like, yeah, we could take the back roads.
No, we can't.
We could take them. So it's myself, Danny, my two other friends in the car, another couple. And they're like, yeah, let's take the back roads back to Saint Lazare from Lake Couteau, right? So let's think about this. So I'm on this street that it's called, super farmland, but almost, but just that kind of shit. So you take
Sweet.
yeah. I got there on the 20 and I got off on an exit. So when I got there, I turned in. I was coming from this way. They told me to go this way. So I went left. I go left. And it is not dirt road. It's a road. It is the pitches of black I've seen in like when you're
now black.
when you're on the 40 and you're going that way west, and then you just see to your right, you'll see like field for as far as you can see, and then that like beyond that field, there's another little road that you might see like a little truck driving
Or
on.
you got that one light.
Yeah,
that one dim ass light that says there. You're like, huh? Why is that light up? It's the only light for like 5 miles on that road.
Yeah, and you see the one truck there, and you're like, I wonder how he got there. I was there.
Yeah.
That shit was scary. Because first, you gotta have the baby dick motherfucker in the big old pickup truck. And I know not all of you got big with baby dicks, but y'all niggas with there's pickup trucks, and then there's like the 7 pickup trucks front. You know what I'm talking about? The one that's just like a refrigerator. Then you're like, all right, what? That's the start of Jeepers Creepers, 110%. I know this.
Shout out to you, Van. That's jokes.
Flipping. So this big old truck comes rolling up with the biggest high beams all up on my backside. I don't know where I'm going. Fuck you think I'm driving 90 for? Yeah,
this is telling you, bro.
I know. It was scary. It was very scary.
Trust me. Nigga senses didn't go. Yo, what you doing?
Well, dude, I was outnumbered 3 to 1. I was
Who had the steering wheel?
Me.
You weren't outnumbered. Watch this. We're going right. Like you weren't outnumbered. You're like, no, go left. Sorry, my hands went right.
Totally outnumbered. So my decision point at this point was like, we could go. Almost like, fine, I'll follow you guys. Let's go. So I go. We're going this for like 17 kilometers, man. Like down this road that you couldn't go. You could go 90, but like, yeah, you love those drives, sure. In like 4 in the afternoon, Sergio, when you could see.
Now, what time was this?
12:30 at night, bro. I got home at like 1 something. So this is like 12:30, midnight, when all the freaky demon type wolf shit comes out. Like, come on.
The freaky demon wolves, bro. What about Bambi?
No Bambi, surprisingly.
Right? Fuck all the scary shit. Bambi come up and fuck your whole shit up.
Definitely a Bambi could have shown up in a situation that would have destroyed my entire vehicle. That would have been a bad situation. But we made it. We made it. We had to turn onto a next road, and then it was more dark road. So it was from there to like, take this road all the way down to Saint Angelique, then turn right onto Saint Angelique, and then you're on the end of Saint Angelique. So legit, the end. I got to the end of Saint Angelique. You know how far and long Saint Angelique is. If you drive, you know what's up.
You know, right? Yeah.
Right. So you turn right on Saint Angelique, and then you gotta bust down that for a little bit, and then it's like, come on, man. Like I was just like, all right. At this point, and
the comments are killing me, bro.
Well, yeah, because people know what's up. People know that I should have not been there. It's terrible. So, night is the best time, Serge. You know what? I'll take you up on that. Maybe you and I will go on a drive and you can show me how nighttime, because I was not feeling that. I was very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got to go for a drive with Uncle Dude and Sergio, bro.
Yeah, that's just the next conversation. Next conversation. I
Because
was
these two adventurous motherfuckers. Yeah, I said adventurous. Those end up places, bro. Like
true. Legit. I was only happy when I got on that 40 and I was heading back home. And everybody throughout the night, they're like, most of my friends live out there now, so they're like, when are you guys gonna move out here? And I'm like, never, absolutely not, never moving out there. They're like, why? I'm just like, because you tell me, it's like, because the people who moved there before you are used to seeing you. They don't want to see my ass at 2:00 in the morning saying that I'm driving home. Fuck that.
dude, when I moved
That's
to
what all
Rico,
the
bro, that's what I fucking felt like that going home.
exactly. Oh yeah, I remember you did that stint. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
And not exit 12, not exit 12 of Rico.
Exit 9.
Exit 9, bro.
9's the bullshit. 9 is
9,
the bullshit. I hate 9. Oh my gosh, I hate exit 9.
So I lived out there, bro.
What was that? I can't even. Wow.
What was that like?
Yeah. Fuck that.
It was fucking hell, bro. It was literal hell. Boredom beyond horrible. Burn up so much gas. His gas prices were like, I was in the city all the time.
Yeah. Well, how did that even? I mean, I'll ask you afterwards of how that even came up. Like what? But that after doing that drive and then coming home,
I'll tell you how, where we were living was being like the house was being sold, so like we had to move, right? Like that's
right.
So we're looking like cool, house being sold, whatever. All right, we start looking for places. My pops was sick, and for some reason he got it in his head that he wanted to live in Rico. All right, whatever. Fuck it. Let me go look at his house at night. In like what was it? Nice outside. It was wet or some shit. Like, I remember like it was not they were gonna look around the house at night. Like it was not like that. It was cold or some shit.
Yeah.
Go check the spot out. It's huge, big, beautiful fucking place. Of course, this nigga here has to know like the guy that owns the house, like his best friend. I have to know him. Like we know each other. We had kind of beef back in the day and shit. Like we used to do stereo competitions and we were sponsored by the same store, and he felt some type of way and then I felt some type of way, and like we had kind of a thing, and like he would always try and like outdo me but never could fucking outdo me. We were just better like that, you know what I mean? So you know the cat is like, oh yeah, I know this guy, he's cool, his family, blah blah blah, you're all good people. Yo, we're there 30 minutes and we done rented the house, bro, and like we can move in tomorrow. Like just because like we know this cat and everything. So it's like, all right, cool. So fucking we do that. We move the fuck up there. Big, beautiful fucking place, bro. But Jesus Christ. Like yo, that's where people go to die, bro. Like people that don't have any more, like, yo, I want to do shit. I want to see people. No, you go up there to die.
Yeah.
There's not, to quote Mike Epps, not nail nutter motherfucking thing to do up there, bro. Not a nail nutter. Nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, big, beautiful bathtub, and the bathroom is huge, bro. Got 2 bathrooms. The bathroom was massive. I'm talking about one of them, like
massive.
Dude, deep tub, like big nigga friendly, bro. Like 7 foot long. Like you sit there like a king. On some like, yo, hey, you need a bad guy like me. You know what I mean? Like that kind of tub in a bathroom. Turn the fucking water on, bro. The water in my come out brown. Like fucking Flint, Michigan.
I think their water is still brown.
But that's what I'm pretty sure the water in that fucking house is still brown too, bro. But I'll get to the end of that house here in a minute. So yeah, fucking dude, terrible. So you gotta like dump shit in the water for the well, like the whole fucking thing, bro.
Yep.
We just can't handle driving back and forth to the city, taking my dad for like doctor's appointments and shit, and it's living in fucking hell. 4 months. Lasted 4 months and witness protection program. I said, fuck this. I'm going back to the streets, bro.
Yeah, I actually remember that. When I was like, how's this? And you're like, no, I can't. I'm like, I'm back. I'm like, what do you mean you're back? That was so fast.
Yo, when we moved, people didn't even know that I moved up there because I was in town all the time.
Right. I think you told like very few people, and I was one of them. And I was just like, I forgot because it didn't make a difference. I just saw you all the time, and I was like,
Like, I was
why am I
always
still
in-
seeing you? You shouldn't be here because where you are is far. Reason
Bro, I
number
remember
3.
going to a bar up there,
Mhm.
okay?
Yep.
Walked into the fucking bar. I just need a drink. It was a stressful time of life.
Only about 2 of them.
So I walked into this bar. Let's call it a bar. La Bar or some shit like that, right? I walk in there. I'm like, yo, can I get a bud? And the fact that I said, hey, can I get a bud?
Offensive. Eh?
To prendre quoi? I'm like, bud.
Wiser.
No, just bud. Like, okay, hand me a bud. Drinking it.
Everyone's not drinking their drink, staring at you.
Why ain't nobody drinking in this bitch?
Yeah.
Why you ain't playing pool? You were playing pool when I walked.
Right. Dish. Goodbye.
Pay you, tip. I'm like, bonsoir. Like, I walked out the door, and when I walked out
you literally heard the music playing. Like you did, like the door swung, everyone's partying again.
Literally, I stepped down like the 2 steps. And, that didn't just happen. Like, I almost wanted to turn around and go, ha! Like through the door, like, boom, motherfucker. Gotcha, bitch.
Yep.
And it's fucking freezing. Like, oh shit, he's back. Don't move. He'll go away soon. So yeah, so no, I hated living there, bro. Hated it.
Well, the worst part is that shit is so like.
To finish that, the best part about that, best part. It's terrible what happened. I won't even say that. It was terrible. But we moved the 4 months, right? Like, lasted the 4 months and we dipped. Well, that next spring was the fucking flood from hell.
Oh shit! That destroyed like half of Rigo, like bad people.
And where this house was,
it
was. I'm gonna count it out for you because I remember it. 1, 2 houses from the water. 2 houses in their property from the water, and not like Rigo property, like doorbell lots, right? Like, boop, boop. Yeah. The kids used to walk out of the driveway.
Yeah.
Walk down, and the water's right there.
Oh gosh.
So when the whole flood thing happens, naturally, like, yo, fuck, like Rigo's underwater. Let's go check where we used to live because we lived down the hill. We were 3 houses from the water. So go down as far, get all the way up there.
It's just water.
Go down the hill, and like there's a cop right there, like, oh, stop the car, put it in park, get out. I'm like, just, you can't pass here. Like, look, it's the river, bro. Like, literally, okay, you walked up 5 steps.
Yeah.
6 steps to get into the house.
Yeah.
The front door.
Yeah.
Now, the windows and everything. So at that point, everything's like, you're standing at the window. Everything's almost 6 foot from the ground.
Right.
Like, my windows were literally over my head. So it's easy over 6 foot to the bottom of my windows.
For sure.
And I tell you, I could see my old house. The water was like halfway up those windows, which were 6 feet over my head standing on the ground, or like we're over 6 feet off the ground.
So that shit was gone. Like, no one could get in there.
There was no getting in that house, bro. Like, the full first floor, halfway full of water. Man. So we moved out the June before that happened. I was like, we can't live here. We cannot. And we cannot live here. I knew something like, yo, so fucked up shit's gonna happen. We cannot live here.
No.
Let's move back to the hood. And I live where I live at now, bro. And like, we literally went from peaceful country to like, yo, people get shot up and stabbed up in my neighborhood.
But it's funny that it's messed up that we're more comfortable with that. Because I know that no one's gonna try and run up and stab me. Like, you know what I mean, though? It's messed up to say that, but like, like,
I can handle stabbings and shoots. I could deal with that. I can't defend myself from 9 feet of fucking water.
Forget the 9 feet of water. I'm talking about not even defend yourself, but what? I don't even want to. No. I don't even want to think about the secret weirdo shit that goes down there to people that they don't like that looks like them. Forget if you don't. Again, what I was saying is I don't want to get caught no 2 o'clock in the morning shit with somebody who's just feeling aggy. And they know the roads and I don't. They're zip zooing around and trying to do that.
Bam! You just get fucking bumped off the
right?
road.
Do that Russell Crowe shit. Next thing you know, like for what? Like just because? Like, nah, I'm okay. Dude saw me at the grocery store before. We might have had an altercation. He follows me, knows what's up, sees me driving nighttime. Back. I don't know what's up.
He didn't like the fact that you were out in the grocery store and kissed your wife.
My very blonde, green-eyed wife. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I'm just out there. Just us might offend somebody. So it's a realization of my boys now who came up not ignorant, who have the ability to, and because of means and what they want to get for their buck, they happen to move out there. So they're normal, and they don't have those kind of problems with the world. So they'll ignorantly say, hey, you should move out here. And I'll tell them, nah, I'm not about to do that. And then when you bust it down to them, they're like, yeah, that's true. Because it's not like I would know that anyways. No one's going to come out to me and really be like, hey, I hate. so I'm like,
mean, bro.
So it's like, hey, I touch him on the shoulder and be like, listen, buddy, you drive around at 3-4 in the morning around these parts all you want. I catch the wrong constable, Jean-Guy, whatever, and it's a whole different episode for me, sir. I can't do that shit in where I live now. I don't drive at nighttime where I live.
I was in St. Jerome on Saturday.
What the were you doing in St. Jerome on Saturday?
My son had a football game. Shout out to the
not another Laval situation.
Golden Eagles for winning their game against I forget the school, Patriots or whatever.
Dega, say Dega. That's not what you said.
What? Nah. So I'm up there. And I made that joke before we going up there. I'm like, well, let's see how many times we get called niggers today. Ha! And mosey on up, right? Well, I'd like to say the people of St. Jerome were very classy. It was cool. Like nobody said anything like that. Like, it was cool. But driving up there, I'm like, I don't know if I could live up here, man. Like, I lived in Rico, and like I don't know if I could do this.
Bro, they do that shit on purpose. They make it look nice with the houses, but they know that naturally we like if you seep the culture, the fun, and the music out of it, we're not gonna live there. Like straight up, you just know we're not gonna live there. Like not
moving to St. Jerome, bro.
Go to any one of these spots and you throw up a spot that might have dance hall on a Friday and maybe a curry house, and you might get some folk. But otherwise, no.
You imagine that, bro.
Think about that. You go to any rural spot and you throw in a restaurant that's slightly cool with a half decent speaker system. Friday night, you might get your lime on. And I'm like, okay, this is my spot, and you might be good with that. But then people catch on, and then they start having 1 or 2 parties, and then people from out of town start coming in, and then that becomes the spot. That's what ruins it for the people who've been there. That's why they don't have that there. They don't keep none of the culture around there because they know the minute one of us gets brave enough to be like, man, fuck this. They can't take 90 of us. That's look at what happened to the West Island. We ran through that shit.
I forgot about that.
The house of the poor, the lady who want to live above. What? What?
So back in the day, like we go look at this house up in like St. Jerome, like that area, right? And it's a big, beautiful house. Fucking it's got a guest house and shit. Like, this is some big, like, this is a nice place, right? We can live here, be cool. Well, the lady rented. I'm sorry, people. The lady renting the house is like, yeah, like, yo, it's cool. The price was right. Everyone was like, all right, bless. She was okay, but had a pool indoor pool, people.
Okay.
Like off the living room, bloop, pool.
In your house, in the house.
In the house, behind the house, bro. In that crib, bro. Pool, like inside.
Okay.
That's some like, and not like above ground, like weird. It's in like the gazebo kind of thing, not in ground pool. Beautiful. She's like, yeah, but I want to build something over the pool, and I'm going to live here with you, but I'm going to live in over the pool. Like, I want to keep the pool. What?
No.
So my first question in this situation, where you gonna pee? I was literally my first. Where you peeing at? Well, my mom lives in a guest house, so I'll just go pee in the guest house and like cook my food in the guest house stuff, but I'll sleep and live here over the pool.
Why over the pool?
So I'm like, we're kind of looking at each other like, and like my mom's friend they come with us, and this lady had taken a liking to my mom's friend who was female, had taken a real creepy like liking to my mom's friend. Fucking hilarious. Like we all catch on, but my mom's friend's like naive as fuck, bro. Like shouts out to her though, like sweet lady and shit. Like Nicole notices I was a youngin, but she naive as fuck. Right? You're looking at you like sucker. Like you know in a cartoon you see it written on the forehead, bro. Like sucker. Like yeah, it's not your fault, but yeah, you're getting played. So she's oblivious to this going on, bro. Like me and my brother, like you fucking see that? Like, so she's all about that life, right? So, but we're like, well, why don't just live in the guest house with your mom and just use the pool? I can't live with my mother.
What?
I'm like, but and then like now me and my brother like we're invested in this, right? Like Mom Dukes has done like, yo, this crazy bitch wants to live in the pool, but we're invested in her crazy.
They're like, no, I want to know why.
Right? It's like, but living over the pool, like with the humidity in the pool and stuff, you're gonna have arthritis as fuck. You're gonna be fucked. You're not gonna get out of bed. Like you're like, my bones, like it's gonna hurt.
Oh
like,
yeah.
And like, my brother says that being all like smart, and I'm like, what happens if you roll off the mezzanine or whatever? You put it, you just land in a pool. I'm like, what about that? Like the whole fucking, it was the weirdest. Needless to say, we did not move into this creepy
yeah.
I think I found like Creeper Julian's mom or something, bro. Like this lady, like I don't know, bro. Like you wake up and she's just standing in the house, like over top of you. Like blueberry pancakes. What?
No. Boiling.
No, I like creepy ass people not to be standing right. Like, hey, where'd the baby go? You ate the baby. Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's some weird shit.
That's some weird
shit. But nah, like fuck yeah, with the Saint Jerome, it was. I mean, it's a nice place. It's cool, but I couldn't live up here. Couldn't do it. Like, and my daughter was like, "Oh, like, I mean, I'm like, could you live up here?" I'm like, if I had no kids, yeah, I could live up there, like on some real, because that's where the house would be, and then I'd go do all my fucking shit, run around, and I go back home. But I'm like, she was, well, that's rude. Like, you didn't have us. Like, that's rude. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, no. If I didn't have kids.
Yeah, home is still an hour and a bit away. And
I'm like, the point of you, what the fuck would you do up here?
Well, yeah.
I'm like, for fun, what would you do? Where would you go? What? Oh, let's try meth because there's nothing else to do.
That's why out where I was yesterday, they're drug. Listen, we won't even pretend like there isn't a thing where hey man, certain people in this room like the snow, all right, and out there, it's not even like
you got somebody in the room with you.
No,
okay, because I'm like nobody in this room like the snow.
Not in this room.
Oh, I mean at the okay.
The grand room that is people of this world. They love the snow, and the snow is that product out there. It's funny that
pills and all kinds of stuff. There's nothing to do, bro.
But it's funny how like they'll make little like jokes like, "Haha, you guys love your weed," and it's like the weakest of all the like of all the the post traumatic stress syndrome things to deal with all the PTSD that we have with hood.
Pretty sure nobody's ever overdosed
on weed. Ever. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, it's possible. I'm sure there's one fuck somewhere because there's always one.
But then most of these kids out there, you see them and they're like 17 with the nose candy problem. And that ain't cheap, bro. Yeah, doing all sorts of and they're like, yeah, I need to drink more. And it's like, you're just doing more nose play to just drink more. But what's the end all? What's the end goal?
Then they get back to the crib and they're like, fuck.
Yeah,
now I want to smash.
And they can't.
And the girl's like, all right, cool, let's go. Fuck. It won't work. And you need to beat the Christ out of you. What the fuck? Like,
yeah.
We've seen this movie. Like,
yeah.
But y'all really do like your weed and malt liquor, huh?
Right? Like,
Hey, yo, Chi-Chi, go get the yayo. Like, shut the fuck up.
Actually, it's funny. So yesterday, to go back quickly to, because my boys are know what's up. So almost like I'm telling them, almost like, listen, I hate doing that shit. Though. Almost like what y'all witnessed right there was a modern day Django Unchained Mandingo fight. That's what y'all saw, and they're like, almost like, yeah, marinate on that for a minute and cook. And they're just like, whoa. I'm almost like, yeah. They're just like, damn, that's how that is. I'm almost like, exactly. But don't worry, my wedding's next, and then you will be the bitches that dance. I'm not dancing at my own wedding. I'm putting you people up against each other. We're gonna see how that goes.
Shit, when it's dance time, I'm gonna go bun a piff outside.
Oh, oh no, I'm hand picking like the worst, like the ones the ones that you will never see on the dance floor who purposely avoid that shit. I'm gonna be like, yes, can I have you and you to represent that? Let's go, let's go, and then I will go outside. I won't even watch them. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not doing that to my brain. I'm not gonna fuck that.
Nope. You gotta stand there and cheer about like, go.
Yo, I want to know how many videos are there out of me dancing are out there sent to like family group chats and shit on some. Hey mom, I was at this wedding the other day. Check out these two guys who are dancing. Like what? Listen, if check where, who, where, and who.
I wasn't even thinking about that, homie, but for fucking sure.
I need a check. I need something.
Come to think about it, bro. I think Brent too, bro.
Brent, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
There's a bunch of them.
Videos of him just being passed the fuck around. Like, yo, look at this cat dancing. Like, for sure, bro.
There's some somewhere. People, apparently my boy was just like, people are asking like, yo, like, were they hired? Like, how do these guys know to do these moves? And I was like, I've only been dancing with this dude at parties like this one for like 10-15 years, so it's not like, but then it's just like, yeah.
No, excuse me, do you guys talk about this? Like,
we don't plan it, we don't talk about it.
No, fuck all that. I'm talking about like afterwards, like, yo, people, like you and him, like, yo, people a fucking again.
Yeah, we do.
How do we end up?
It's funny. It's funny. For this particular situation, it was very funny because he had, and she might have actually been at the bar once. He ran into a patron that he once knew in an older life. And she was there, and he was all like, "Oh snap!" And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make this awkward for you." So I go ahead and I was like, "Yo, hey, how you doing, boy? Did you know that Challenger's here?" And she's like, "Oh, really? Whatever." So they do the whole thing where you see someone that you might have smashed in the past, and now they have a husband and you have a wife, and then you're like, "Okay, cool, that's cool. Let's be amicable here." Except for one person doesn't get the hint, and then they don't disappear. That was this person yesterday. Who we have our group of friends, so we're in our group. Dancing, circling, blah blah, and then every 2 seconds you look, and it's like there's that motherfucker dancing with us again. Where is your husband? And it's to the point where one of my boys is at that point, like, hey, looks at me, he's like, yo, why is she still here? Straight up, and that's so So we talk about those kind of things, and we're just like, hey, can you believe that? And he's like, yeah, and yeah, nope. And shouts to the husbands that go to weddings with their wives and just let them do whatever. Or either you're oblivious or you're just tired of the bitch. But shouts to you guys because you guys make our shit. You guys just make funny stories. You make for funny stories.
But now here's the scenario with that. Here's what I think, right?
Yeah.
Like they take their wives or their girlfriends or whatever to weddings. We all know like how girls get at weddings.
Some, but yes.
On the majority side of the situation, we know like it's a chemical thing, it's a situation thing, it's a whatever. You go to a wedding, you're gonna smash. And I'm not saying like a random person. You take your girl to a fucking wedding, you come home, you guys are gonna do whatever it is that you do. Just because you're at a vibe that's celebrating like love and there's drinking and the music, like it's a thing that's gonna fucking happen. Like they do all the hard work for you. Like let's keep it a buck. Like it's something to them, and you're like, well, whatever. So they take their girls, and he's like, not giving a fuck what they do or whatever, as long as you're not giving sloppy top in a bathroom or something, bro. It's cool because on the ride home, he playing with the TDs. When we get to the crib, bro, they having a little nightcap, and then he's like doing that special thing that normally happens on his birthday, but It ain't his birthday today, but he getting that special one too, bro.
That if you put it in that perspective, that does make more sense. Because I always found those dudes like that's almost playing with fire. Because if you
Not
gotta,
at all, because that's confident. The ones that do that are confident. They know how it goes. It's not their first rodeo, bro. They've
you're
been
right.
through this. And
I don't think Skinny got laid after last West Wedding. You need to watch your mouth, nigga. You do. You definitely do. You do that. You've never seen me dance. I get laid after every wedding, my G. Chill out.
no, I don't think he's talking about dancing, bro. I'm just saying that the whole traumatic experience of driving back through the bush, bro, and being through the horror movie and shit. You might have had all the chance in the world.
To be honest, no.
before
I'm
that
gonna be
part.
honestly, like he actually got a nail on the coffin. No, I didn't. So yeah, thank you for being very, very on point.
Because you lived through Jeepers Creepers, bro. And
I didn't
nobody
live
was in the mood after
there.
that.
But like, is this how? Yo, you need to be on the show. He can't. You not to lie. That's why I fuck with him forever.
Yo, Sergio's my dude. Bro.
That's why you should honorary a fucking member of the show, man. Sergio.
Yo, I guess you get Sergio on the show and let him talk some shit with us.
Fuck it, you can praise me when I'm not here. That's amazing. We need that Italian type shit. Right? No, didn't. Because yeah, I was terrified and fucking. Quite frankly, your mind that focused for that long, like you're just exhausted. You ever like you do long drives by yourself?
Of course.
You come home and you're done, right? Because I don't know for you, but when I'm coming back from up north, whatever, like I can do the driving, but there's just certain like being up, it's madness. So I'm done. Brain wise, I'm just like I can't function. I'm
team no sleep, baby. Like 48 hours on an hour and a half sleep, bro.
It's not
6 hours on 72 hours sleep.
Sure, but how many of those hours were you like focused to the point where like
absolutely fucking not even 30%, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
All right,
like,
so there.
But I get that, and the whole sleep. I was going to talk about like the whole like sleep deprived shit. Like you live on a whole other fucking level of vibration. It's so like I love it. I love that.
That's a different kind of alertness. I was already alert last week because I thought I saw a homeboy's truck about to follow me home. So my alertness was fear and then also trying to drive home quickly enough so that truck can't catch up, while also avoiding all the cops trying to give people tickets on their way back from up north on Labor Day kind of weekend. Was it Labor Day weekend? It was Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
it was the Sunday of Labor Day weekend. So I was like, I'm not trying to get. So yeah, just like yesterday with this Jeepers Creepers driving. Long drive sound like hell except for driving to the 6. No, fuck driving to the 6. I haven't been to the 6 in 8 years, and I'm gonna take another 8 years before I go back. There ain't nothing over there.
We might go to the 6, bro. We might have to take over the 6. Once we're done taking over Montreal, bro, we got to take over the 6.
If people are paying me to go, by all means. But for now, I ain't going nowhere unless there's a check.
I don't expect to get up off my ass for less than a bag anyway. Like,
well, see, that's you work proper. There's a lot of people out here who don't work like that.
They can watch this shit from Fred. I'd be sitting in my house in bunny slippers, bro. I'm actually wearing Crocs, but whatever.
Crocs. I ain't wearing no kind of slippers.
Oh, you out here barefoot?
Yeah. Well, socks
and slides.
So yeah.
So you got on a slipper, bro?
They're like beach flip flops, kind of. Not flip flops, but they don't have the thing in the toe. I guess they're sliders. But like
slides, they're not the toe thongs there. Like
no, they're not toe thongs. They're just like regular house slippers.
That's slides, bro. Anyway,
slide.
Sleep deprived. That's fucking weird, but whatever.
Fine.
Yeah, dude, fucking. I love living that line of like, not quite like you'll come to in certain things. Like I was having a conversation about that yesterday, and it's when you're so tired, and then like you'll be talking to somebody, and then the next time you like, okay, cool, like I'm done talking to this person, you're already talking to somebody else. Like I have moments like that
where you just black out conversation.
And like I'll come out like, oh, hey, this is a different. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I remember one time, fucking back in the day, so bad. I don't know, whatever. So I got a homie that was driving from Naperville back to. It was at the racetrack all day long, and he's driving back to Montreal. He's driving along, and he's headed towards the Mercier Bridge, headed in that direction. That's the way you go. Not slept enough, whatever. Woke up by the Champlain Bridge.
What do you woke up with at the Champlain Ridge?
Woke up at the turn to get onto the Champlain Bridge. Or came back to focus of not just driving, or like not oblivious, like don't hit the car in front of me, stay in their lanes, just going.
Yeah.
Autopilot, like, okay, cool. Don't hit nothing, step on the brakes, stop at red lights, like whatever. Autopilot, but when it's where the fuck?
Mercier. Wait, Mercier compared to Champlain. Do that one for me. I know it, but just remind me. Which one's first?
Right over here in LaSalle.
Yeah,
There's the Mercier Bridge.
Champlain's the one downtown.
Yeah, bro. Like,
oh,
like
wow.
Verdun, like Verdun, Nuns Island way.
Yeah. Why?
Woke up on the South Shore side.
What's okay? So wait, there's
to tell you, I don't even know how to tell you.
No, because I want to know what's the farthest one. You know the one that's in the gay village that you had to go near there to get on? Yeah, that's the farthest. That's a dumb one. That's okay. Okay, because that would have been stupid. But Mercier to Champlain is still pretty nuts.
Without and
thinking,
like, oh, on the service road, like, hey, wait, that's the on the Champlain Bridge, and go home. Passenger in the car,
yeah.
Out. All right, cool. Autopilot engaged. We're like, I love those like moments of like,
I can't autopilot.
You're running.
Yeah,
everything's cool, but off.
I can't do the autopilot engage because
it's not like something I go autopiloting.
No, but like for conversations, like especially if you're like blackout autopilot talking to somebody in a conversation, my brain will run out of memory, and I just literally just be like, I just like if I.
That's exactly I think how it goes. It's just like blah 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 blah. And that person's like, "Oh God, he just stopped and just walks away." The next one's like, "Hey," like you're like, "Oh, you're new person. Hey, what's going on?" And I think that's how it happens.
Insert quarter.
Yeah, with the whole team no sleep, man. That's fucking me and the dirty white boy. Like that's something that fucking we dubbed for us, like team no sleep.
I used to be on that life. I can't. I need team nap. I'm team nap.
I've always been team weed nap.
Oh, team weed nap. Those don't even happen to me anymore.
Involuntary weed naps are the best.
Oh yeah, when I had the free time to have those,
like
when you could just be like, "Hey, it's 3 p.m. Like why not?" Now my weed naps,
right? Like you're mad. These motherfuckers are in tractors, dude, driving the fuck around, and they've been up for like 72 hours. They're on autopilot.
I don't even know that. That's you guys are crazy.
They're out, bro. You're looking at
dope, but. Like holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, them boys be crazy, man. And they don't hit your some of them hit your car or whatever, but like, oh no. But that whole autopilot, like I love that autopilot. Like that it's fucking great. And like I talk to people and like I'm glad that other people get it because like I thought it was weird. But it's just you go. Like sir, you just go. This is what has to be done. It's just carrying out. You never get that? Like
I mean, I might, but I don't register it because
it happens to me more time than not. Like, hey, I worked till 4 a.m. on Friday. I had to have my son at football at school for 7. I come home, I blaze a 1-2, bro. I'm scrolling on TikTok because I'm like, fucking Friday night was lit, bro. Friday night was banging. So like you're hyped up and shit like that, fucking blood's flowing from being at work all night long and fucking all the energy and shit. It naturally you build that energy up, right? So it's one of those nights. Come home, scroll through TikTok, bun a little 1-2. By the time I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking 5:30. I literally gotta have him school in an hour and a half. Close my eyes, I'm out. Literally off the couch like the Undertaker. Boom. Into shoes, up in the car. Sunglasses on, looked at him, cracked a fucking Red Bull. All right, let's start this day. On an hour and a half sleep, I was gone. Now, I'd been awake since 6:30 the morning before this hour and a half. So I've been a bit awake. Come to, driving to school, come back. I tell my daughter, you got an hour. and we're out of here. Like, we got to be in fucking St. Jerome for 10 o'clock. I'm not sure with traffic. Then we got the 13 boot fucked or whatever. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Wake up whatever the fuck you want to wake up after this conversation. But 8:30, that bitch is leaving outside. Okay. I go and just lay on the couch. 8:30 comes, another doom. Undertaker off the fucking couch. Let's go. In the car.
Yo.
Mickey D's on a 1-2, bro. Go to fuck up there. Win that game. Come back. Go to the West to watch the Sunnybrook versus Warrior game. Check that game out. Dip from there. Come the fuck back home. Now I got work that night, right? I'm like, fuck, okay, I gotta sleep. Like, I haven't slept. I gotta sleep. Lay on the couch.
Can't sleep. Can't sleep.
YouTube videos. Maybe I'll fall asleep to a YouTube video.
No.
I've done floated off on some like hardcore Kevin Gates vibe now, bro. So I'm just watching all these like videos. It's just playlist of Kevin Gates now just going on. So I'm like, well shit. Now I'm singing about the cartel and shit, bro. Like, I'm not going to sleep. Get up, catch a shower. No, I think I fell asleep for maybe 15 minutes.
You're fucking funny.
Pass the fuck out, wake up, like, alarm goes off, in the shower, off the fucking work, do the entire night at work. Whole night at work. Now I'm killing Red Bulls like they owe me money, bro, to stay awake.
Ay, bro.
All said and done. I'm cool. The night's fucking over. I finally get home at like 4:20 this morning. I'm on the thing. I'm on the couch. And I'm out. Don't I wake up at 8:30 this morning? Before I was asleep, bro. I passed back out for half an hour. Woke the fuck back up. Team No Sleep, baby. This whole episode is brought to you by. I hope I did a good job. I coasted through most of this motherfucker like on autopilot.
Yeah.
And then I went today to work at the bar for the very first time behind the bar, which was fucking dope. Shout out to the boys that came out for football and shit. That was cool. So now I had to interact with like other humans. And learn new shit.
No.
Yeah, autopilot. This weekend, set on autopilot.
So like I'm already looking at something similar, but like I don't even autopilot so much as I do sleep. I don't sleep as much, but yeah.
But after a certain point, Lee J, like you just stop wanting it. Like last night, I looked at the homie J train and I was like, I'm awake now. I'm at that point right now to where if you say fuck it, let's go do something crazy, I'm in. Like the energy has come over and let's just fucking go. Like, bro, you want to go downtown? You want to go to fucking? You want to go to after hours? I'm at that point. Like now, the switch is done fully. Click the fuck off, and it's now. I don't need sleep. If I'm not gonna get it, fuck it. Then I just don't need it, and I'm gonna go. And he's like, "Yo, my back wasn't hurting, and I felt like you. Like I totally be down. Like we'd fucking go just wreck the city and have a great fucking time." 15 minutes later, it was like, "Yo, fuck that." Like super high peak, and then it crashed so hard. I was like, "No, you know what? This nigga needs a nap." 10 minutes later, I'm like, "Nah, we should go." He's like, "You were going through like, like fucking." Yeah, it was great. Like the Red Bull was like releasing, like, ha ha, it was great. Nah. So, needless to say, I like being part of Team No Sleep, and it's always brings me good stories and whatnot.
Hilarious. That's dope. Speaking of No Sleep, I'm gonna go get some. Thank y'all for joining.
Oh, shout out to a kid. Good for you. Go get some, bro. Wait, he's not talking about that.
No, I mean sleep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God damn it. No, man, I ain't.
Sergio, did he think too long on that one?
You trying to get Julian down here? Is that
it? I want to come lay in your warmth.
That's just weird. Can we not like?
But that's what We're not gonna bring up Julian again, bro. But I mean, that's
We
literally what
can.
happened.
We will, because he won't live down the stealing people's beds thing. That's never gonna not happen.
Fuck, stealing people's warmth, bro.
Yeah.
Your body.
Damn. All right. Well, yes. I got summoned by the gods. Legit. So I guess I am going to sleep. No, what? I meant
This
sleep.
has been episode 62 of Chopvision. It's your nigga Joey Chops. It's the homie Skinny. Team No Sleep, man. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Sometimes. We see y'all next week. 363.
363.
363. Y'all try to get some sleep out there.
Birthday edition number 2. It's my birthday next week.
Oh yeah, true. You older.
Next Monday's my birthday.
Oh man. Okay. Chops' birthday next week. Who are we getting off for Chops' birthday?
Who knows? I might be drunk.
That could be a thing.
The Chops drunk episode. It could be that. It could be up here. Gone go-go, guys. What the fuck is that gone go-go? Like, who knows? Like, I could be doing something.
Maybe we set it up so that your establishment could pay. No, we'll figure something out. This
nigga trying to make money off my birthday.
100%. Yeah. Yes, I am. What? Are you kidding me? What?
It's to celebrate me, not get paid off of me. It's to celebrate me.
You can celebrate you by having us not actually do the show and just have some peoples that represent you come in and do the show on behalf of you. You pick 2 of your finest friends that are ladies and have them do Chopvision on your behalf for your birthday, and you just sit on a throne in the background. And that's how you dedicate the episode to you. They talk about how great you are for a full solid hour.
I just sit on the toilet, bro. It's some bizarre shit with a shower cap.
That's called a blumpkin.
No, it's not called a blumpkin. A blumpkin's where you get your dick sucked while you're taking a shit.
And that's where we'll end it, people. All right, we'll be back next week.
And the shit you take, it's called a blumpkin pie. Bam! Team No Sleep, nigga. See, you shouldn't have got me started, bro. I say some outlandish shit. You better cut me off. I might say some more shit.
Next week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
This motherfucker.